この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here on Monday, just past afternoon, 12:20 p.m. for Ginga, Eiyuu, Densetsu, Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Last time we watched episodes 84 and 85. This time we are at least going to watch episode 86, as I have been informed that 86 is the end of season 3, or the third part, or whatever you want to call it. That's the end of it. If I had known that a week ago, I would have watched through 86 last week, and then we would be able to just like start on season 4 this week. As it stands, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we'll end up doing. Whether we'll end up with this being just 86, because then we have a nice conclusive finish to the thing, or if I'm gonna feel like I want to do a transition episode. So we react to 86 and then we watch 87. So we've got like, all right, here's the wrap up for the stuff we've been doing. Where are we heading in the future? And we get to talk about that stuff. I think I'm more leaning toward doing the 2 episodes, which I'm sure you're probably good with. But we'll start with 86 and see how that treats us. See how we're feeling afterward. See if we feel satiated, or if we're still hungry for more. So last time on Ginga, Eiyuu, Densetsu, in episodes 84 and 85, a whole bunch of stuff happened. We finally got to see how Reinhard was impacted by Yang's death, and, well, he did not take it super well. He did not take it well at all. He had, sad. So he sent Mueller to go and visit with them, because Mueller had, you know, deep respect for Yang. And that was cool. Led to some good moments, some reminiscences from Julian's side about Kircheis and some other stuff. And then Reinhard started to realize, like, he doesn't have quite what he needs to have on the political side of things. And there's all this talk about, like, marriage and stuff around Reinhard. So I'm hoping that we finally get some conclusion to this ongoing Hilda and Reinhard ship, because they need to get together. Then, on the Rubinsky front, which is now its own front, Rubinsky is playing Lang a little bit, playing him a little bit. Rubinsky and Dominique have Elfriede, the mother of Royenthal's child, and seem to be wanting to use her for something conniving and scheming. Let me see, what else? Oh yeah, I keep getting this feeling like Dominique knows more than she should, or maybe has more power than she lets on to Rubinsky. I don't know. Oh yeah, we saw this weird power dynamic scene where Rubinsky, like, kind of fell apart and needed some pills, started having a seizure, and she sort of nonchalantly helped him. It was really, really crazy. And then, what else? Boltic, the guy who was running things, got bopped by Lang with, like, faked evidence, I assume, from Rubinsky, or, like, he had a hand in it, at least. And then Oberstein said some weird ominous stuff, and then, oh yeah, Trunit, they tried to give Trunit, like, a really crappy job, going back to the Alliance who he betrayed, and, like, ruling them, and assuming, Reinhard assumed that he would turn it down, but then he didn't. So that's interesting. We'll see if that happens, and if Trunit ends up just, like, hung. I feel like he'll just get hung by civilians. I don't know. Maybe, I assume that Trunit still has ties to, like, terrorist people, so maybe he was ordered to just, like, take anything and be useful to Terra, our mother, and all that jazz. I don't know. Oh man, but yeah, so lots of stuff going on. The Elfriede thing, Royenthal has finally got his post where, if he wanted to rise up and try to do a thing, now would be the time to start thinking about it. And then there's the whole Elfriede thing, which could be a big factor in that, which is super interesting. There's Trunit, which is, I don't know. Reinhard being all sad boy, being sick. Oberstein looking at, like, purging, like a purging wind, something like that. Scary. So lots of things moving in the galaxy. A lot of them started off by Yang's death, which I guess is to be expected. What's going to happen next? How are we going to end up this huge chunk of the season after this incredible big thing that's happened. I don't know, but I'm ready to find out. So let us jump on into episode 86. I have episode 86 up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be two versions of this reaction video. A picture-in-picture version with the video up there in the description, down there. Timer-based version up on YouTube with discussion at the end and a beep timer at the beginning. If you want to sync up with your own version of Ginga, that'll work. Just sync it up on the beep and the green light, okay? And get it ready because the timer's coming right now. Hey, if I remember correctly, we haven't had an ED for a little while, right? So that's pretty cool. Finally, get to hear it for one last time, I assume. It changes for the fourth one, right? Okay. For now. It does. It's still an important place. Oh? Oh yeah, they'll be able to use the Fazan corridor. No problem. If everything goes according to plan. So we're lost. I think he's right. Yeah. So no need to expend forces to take something that you don't care about. Hmm. So the Neuland. Because it's entirely surrounded. There's no reason to get through that corridor. And it's not a wall between things. So we need to wait for the split. Oh, but Royenthal. We have to be in this for the long haul. If you're still around. Yeah. So those are people still departing with Murai and people. They will. They'll be assholes. Yep, let them. It's the attitude you have to have. Wow. Not even 1,000,000. Yeah. I'll be doing my part, huh? I'm glad he's back to his normal self. Not with under 1,000,000 people. Hi, Royenthal. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Oh, Bergengruen. Hey, those guys. Oh, wait, why? That's why. Didn't one of them get their thing in a museum somewhere or something like that? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Indeed. He's just fucking with him. I mean, maybe there's more to it. What skills and knowledge? Alright. Smart. Yeah. Anything. Seems like something you would do. Oh. Hmm. So far, Royenthal seems to be ruling with a deft touch. Okay. Okay. Indefinite parole. Will he figure it out? Will Ryan Tall see through it though? Yeah, he gets it. Keep an eye on him. All right, Roy and Tall. I can dig it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hey, Boris. Yeah. Get some respect points. Yep. Good Citizens is sort of reminiscent of some stuff. Certain semi-revolutionary bodies. Hmm. Not fair for him to have it all, huh? Does he recognize them? Wait, that's the Archbishop? Holy fuck, it is. He's yeah. All right, where's he going? Let's follow. Let's do a little follow. What if they've like found Rubinsky from this? Hmm. 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 True. And what will you find? Oh, he's so fucked. He's so fucked. Oh, hype for Trunit getting wrecked. Yeah, but not until it happens. Hmm. Damn. Have to use your death. Ironic. The undefeated Democrat. The martyr. Yeah. Yeah. But what happened happened. Oh, Julian. Oh, wow. She's taking it so seriously, huh? Throwing herself into her work. Oh. Hi. Hi. What is it? Is it tea with brandy? Oh, she's great. Okay. Hell, I want to help her. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 3 days. Oh, a little harsh, but okay. True. Yeah, she cute too. All right, Poplin. Kind of true. Huh? One is below zero, so better to be celibate than married. Hey, foppery and whim. Oh, they're gone. Wonder where they went. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. True. The Eastern Lone Republic government. Straight to the point. That is, yep. Oh, which harkens back to certain communist revolutions. You earned that. Put them next to each other. Yeah. I see. Yep. Yep. There is work to be done with him yet. Hmm. Hmm. 2 months. Wow, and there are the pictures. Hmm. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of people. So I guess they kind of gotta cheer. They kind of gotta cheer, and it does include kill Kaiser Reinhard. Oh, and we got a new. Oh wow. Or is this the original? This is the original song, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same one. Mm. Holy. It's a little bit of a disparity. Oh my god. 1/425,000th. Yeah, real hard. I'm getting like super ready to smash the button as soon as it says anything previewy. Okay. New government in August. No previews. All right, I thought this was a really solid episode. We get to hear the OP for the last time. It's great. We don't get the ED, but that's okay. And I think the majority of this episode is interesting conversation. So we have this extended interesting conversation about the nature and importance of Iserlohn and how it is not very important right now because getting from one side to the other is not a big deal. They're not like opposite sides of a conflict or anything, and so anyone in the Empire who wants to go from one side to the other can just go through the Fazan corridor where their headquarters is, and it's much safer and much more straightforward. So the only reason previously for Reinhard to have been caring about Iserlohn was that Yang himself was there. We get some warnings about the future, some statements from Julian like, "Yep, I don't care. I'm ready for this." And we get this little nod. Yeah. So the deserters head out. We end up with our 940 some odd thousand. Poplin's back to himself, which is great. And then we're trying to figure out how we're going to organize everything. Great. So then we move over to Royenthal, who sets up a bunch of stuff, puts a bunch of people into some positions. We'll see how many of them become important. Now we had Grillpalzer and Knopfstein introduced a good while ago. I remember that one of them, I think that one, got a phone call or a telegram or something that told him that one of his reports made it into like a museum, something like that. I'm expecting him to play a middling role, like not major, not super minor, but okay. And then yeah, so this technocrat Julius Elsheimer has been appointed for something, and has some thing with High Admiral Lutz's sister. Okay, and then serving under him, oh boy, the man himself, Job Trunit. Oh boy. So he's so screwed, and Royenthal's like, yeah, I'm just trying to find an excuse to kill this guy. And narrator is like, all right, he's just trying to find an excuse to kill this guy. And then we've got all the soldiers coming in, all of the refugees from Iserlohn, including Murai, who they're going to keep a special eye on, and they can't detain them all, so they're just going to keep an eye on them. Freedom for the women, the civilians, the non-combatants, but any major officers have to come in every month and check in. Just be on parole, make sure you're not doing anything we don't want. Yeah, register your fingerprints, renew your registration cards. And then, yeah, he discovers Murai amongst them and puts a special thing on him. I love that Royenthal sort of immediately sees through Morai's decision. How the other guy is like, he must have just become disillusioned with Yang and all that stuff. And Royenthal's like, I don't think so. I think it makes more sense. Like, nah. So they'll put him under surveillance. And he's doing other smart things using, like, respect for Yang to be, like, a virtue signal for himself and his new government. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So then we hop over to our Fazanis, our Boris Konev, our Marinesk, and Gary Willock, who, was he the pilot? I think he was the pilot. Boris is like the, yeah, okay. So these three off doing their own thing. And what did we call them? We called them good citizens? Yeah, good citizens. Yeah, I don't think it's the exact name of any specific group, but it's to me somehow reminiscent of like organizing bodies of, it somehow has like an anarchist vibe. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, he's too handsome, blah, blah, blah. And then we notice, and yep, that's him. So off we go. We chase him down, and they are heading somewhere. Where are they heading? I thought maybe they would, like, stop in with Rubinsky or something interesting. Oh, no. No. They're hanging out at Jobs' mansion. Which means that if this information gets out... Oh, Trunit's so dead. He's so dead. And I'm so happy about it. We have this pretty gorgeous scene where Yulian is talking to, like, the Yang inside his head, the Yang inside his soul, if you will, the Yang he keeps with him. It's pretty great, and is essentially, the way I took it is a large part of the conversation is that he's apologizing for having to use Yang's reputation and death, even after his death, without his permission necessarily. Because it's necessary. They have to. They have to make it useful. It's the only way to actualize the ideals is to compromise them slightly. But part of it is that you were never defeated. In the end, it was trickery. So then we go and meet with Frederica, and she does look tired. But beyond that, she's working her ass off. She's working hard. The respect is there. And then we go straight from there. She shows up, gives him a drink. Don't know what it is, but she says it's medicine. I was thinking like tea with brandy in it would be perfect. But then something else that's going on is, like, during this conversation, one of the things that happens is she says, like, she talks about how much she respects Frederica for doing what she's doing, and there's like an undertone or an implication that I pick up on, or I think is there. Maybe it's just because I hope it's there, which is like, I respect the way that Frederica stands by her dude and, like, helps him, and I'm gonna do the same for you. You know? There's one line. I don't know where it is. It's after she sits down, I think. Besides, I respect Mrs. Yang. Anyone would want that. Men too. Yeah, a year, just 3 days. I asked her what she liked about Yang. Why don't you witness for yourself a man who works hard to fulfill the duties that are given to him? And then we cut to Yuli, and it's like, And he immediately goes, and then immediately the conversation is about him, right? If I'd rather not have to fulfill them. Yeah, but you're doing it still. You seem to, and then she says this, which is kind of harsh, but legit. You seem to think you're not up to it, and that's probably true, but you shouldn't be ashamed of that. Use your inexperience as a calling card, as a sales point. Frederica is really admirable. Yeah. Those irresponsible men who take advantage of women's lenience are the worst. Oh, who could it be? Hi, Poplin. Fantastic. All right. And then we joke about how both Yulian and Yang just, like, had gorgeous women come to them and be into them. So great. And I guess this joke about the number... Oh, no, the number below 1 is 0. So I misread that. All right. No such thing as a decimal point. Okay. Ah, they're great. All right, then we come up with a name. Easterlone Commune, no thanks. Let's go with something more straightforward. Easterlone Republic government will do just fine. And the new government in August also harkens back to like revolutionary governments. But yeah, so we'll put up some pictures, but we'll forbid it anywhere else. We don't want crazy hero worship or anything. She says some words to her husband, goes up there, asks him to be there to watch over her. And then we do it. We do the speech. We do the clapping. And we do a cheer. We finally have a cheer. Nice. Die Kaiser Reinhard. Yeah. And then we sing the old Alliance theme song thing. The anthem. Cool. Solid episode. Really, really solid for a finale for a season. Now, I am not sated. I want to know what happens next. I want to know where we're heading. I want the first taste of the next season. And potentially new OP, potentially new ED, potentially all kinds of new stuff. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, so give me just a minute. I'm going to do a resync, and then we will hop into episode 87 of Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu, or season 4, episode 1. Yes. All right. All right, I have episode 87 up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be the PiP version and the discussion timer version, and the beep beep timer will go right here. So we're gonna rehash. Yep. The shot from the AD. Yeah. That didn't work out so well though. Appears. For now. Yup. Always. Okay. This is a new OP. Ooh. Whose hand is this? Reinhard? Oh. Oh. Whoa, that's a big Royenthal. A big Oberstein. Such English. All right. A somber, Reinhard focused OP with no sign of Yang. Just lost behind him. Hmm. Wow, that's gorgeous. Feels like the color has been represented a lot better. Wow, she looks gorgeous. Hmm. Wow. How far we've come. Jesus. How far we've come, though. How fast. Hi, Mittermeier. What's up, buddy? You look pretty red. Sounds like a good idea. Real expensive. You're gonna equip them with warp drives? Just jump the fortresses around? What? Which day? Mittermeier has, like, sharper features now. 5 years since then. Which day? Oh. When they first met. Right. And this is how he got their loyalty in the first place. I hate him. Hey, welcome aboard. And gain 2 very powerful pieces. So we actually see the breakout, or how they got him out. Alright, man. Have fun starving. Mm-hmm. Trust. Trust. Yeah. To torture. Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. Do you like your job? You like your job. I don't think you're gonna get that from Mittermeier. You think? Ah. Is it an electric whip? Indeed. Wants to break you. Wow, what a dick. I will do no such thing. Wait. Wait, that guy's... I had a name for that guy. What's his name? Ah, shit. You hit like a girl. A weak girl. Yeah, right. Hmm. Bruh. Bruh. Are you sure about that? Yeah, you fucking idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? Dude, he was bodying you with his hands cuffed. Shit. Friendos. Reinhard. Aid the homies. What's up? Let's go. So, pledge your undying loyalty. Hmm. So far this is very recappy. But like it's a cool format for that kind of an episode. And I'm totally okay with going back through all this stuff. It does make me think that Royenthal is going to be a focal point. Ah, and storms. And thinking of storms. Somewhat ominous. A storm that marks their union. Perhaps a storm that marks the beginning of falling apart. Glad we're continuing to keep an eye. Nah, he's smarter than that. Fair enough. Play to the strengths of your form of government. Hmm. Doing very much the same thing that Reinhardt did on a larger scale. So he seems like a hero of the people. Makes sense. Oh, I'm so excited. He's so fucked. Yeah, but it's not like you just outlive that. Yeah. Which does make him a useful scapegoat for Oental, potentially. Yeah. Such a dick swab. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Don't ever trust. I assume that means the relationship he has with the terrorists. Yeah. Yeah. You think? Yes. Yes. Better safe than sorry. Like a cockroach. Oh. What's up? Speak your stuff. Fair enough. Yeah, instead of just getting him killed. It's kind of a mistake. It was to get him to shut up. Rental gets it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Damn shame. True. True. A pawn's only useful if it's your pawn. Just until we find a reason. You know, like the terrorists who are meeting at his house. I feel like that would be sufficient reason. Hi, Mittermeier. Is his wife is moving here? Yeah. Oh, yay. 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 I really hope this isn't a death flag for Mittermeier. I really hope that this is just good stuff. Yay. Hmm. Indeed. Hi, Emil. He looks a little taller. Hmm. They were cut flowers from the garden, right? Because we saw his dad like looking in from the bushes, just like go. Why does that feel like a tragic decision? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. And a friend. I feel like something's terribly wrong. Back to storms. A storm is coming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hmm. Wow. Wow. As though they're standing across from each other, you know? All it takes is some ideas. Oh, I think I know. Oh, I think I know. The premonition of a storm. Oh. Oh. Alright, new ending. Ooh. Ooh. Passing it on. Carrying it. Oh, gathering bits and pieces from each of them. Like pearls of wisdom. When she stands with him. And he spreads everything that he's learned out over the galaxy, huh? Aw, and she leans in. Aww. Okay, no preview. Nailed it. Okay, cool episode. A bunch of stuff in this episode. I think like the first 6 or 8 minutes or so occur in the past, occur as primarily a flashback. Maybe even a little more than that. Yeah, it's about the first half. First 12 minutes almost. ED included, right? But I mean OP included, sorry. So we get some little bits and pieces about what's going on in the present, and then the storm, and then with Mittermeier, the flashback through and to the setup of the source of their loyalty as a quartet as for the 4 of them. So yeah, narrator gives us a little this is what's up, and then new OP. Not my favorite OP of the OPs. Definitely not my favorite. The English is really strong with this one, and I don't feel like it's got quite the same kind of orchestral oomph that some of the others, excuse me, have made their calling cards for the OPs. I think the notably huge Royenthal here says something to me, as does the notably huge Oberstein on the end facing the other way. This moment where Kirchhey slips away and Reinhard reaches out to him, I think you probably saw me during the reaction, like, reach out to him in the exact same way. Not knowing that was going to happen, but yeah. Yeah. And then Reinhard ages up a little bit, and then there's this like eternally youthful vibe to the way that he's drawn specifically here. It's just a little bit different than usual. And then there's this almost contented somberness to his expression throughout as scenes of battle occur behind him. Pretty cool OP. And then generally, like, it's hard to put a finger on it, but it feels like production is slightly crisper. To the point where what it feels like more than anything is that it's just a better copy of the footage. Like, a better rip from whatever media this originally was placed onto. It just seems like higher resolution, a little bit more saturated, a little bit more crisp in some of the lines. There was some stuff at the beginning of the episode that looked a little bit funkier, but a lot of that was scenes from the past, right? So, not sure. So Mittermeier has the idea to put an Easterlund-class fortress on either side of the Fazan corridor. Okay, interesting. Reinhardt is doing stuff, lacking political stuff. Okay, great. Then the storm hits, and this becomes a big thematic, symbolic thing, because, well, implied that a storm is coming, a storm when Reinhardt and Royenthal first ever met, and a storm throughout during their, like, meeting and breakout and all that stuff. So there was a storm during the catalyst of their relationship, and this whole thing is the way that it's being set up, that if they hadn't met during that night, then perhaps they never would have. But we come back here for the source of everything, the start of everything, what they actually ended up saving him from. I forget what we called that one guy, the bad dude. This guy. I had a name for him. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh, well. And he takes his fucking handcuffs off like a dingus. So I think this is the least important portion of the episode. Because it's just telling us a little story so that we see the prison break, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, so that was the first big step. And it all happened during a storm, and now we reminisce about that here. Very interesting. So then on Royenthal's side, he is doing well. He is doing great. He is doing all the right stuff. He's actually acting very much like Reinhardt did when he first came to power, eliminating some of the social injustices that make people happy, going along with what some of the reformers want, making it at least appear, and if not actually be, a better government, because it works effectively. And that's exactly what Royenthal is playing into, and it seems to be working. Like, there are still marches, but the other thing is he's not suppressing that, right? So letting people feel like their voices can be heard, that they're not in an autocratic police state, is really helpful for keeping them from actually creating a violent revolution. It's a lot easier when your populace can get some of their shit out by protesting it. Yeah. A lot easier. So then we get the Trunit arrival, and Royenthal thinks Trunit's a little shit. I think Trunit's a little shit. Everybody thinks Trunit's a little shit. This little smile at the end. Fuck you. A shadow of danger, yeah. So he has him followed and kept under surveillance. Yeah, he eats his hosts, destroys anything he's attached to while surviving on. Yeah. But Royenthal has got the idea down for sure. And then Royenthal also thinks, well, I need to make him a pawn before someone else does, or eliminate him, because he could be used by someone else. Can't just execute him, but let's keep watch on him. For sure. And then we have Mittermeier meeting up with Ava. It's lovely. They haven't been able to see each other in a long time. It's really cute. They meet with Reinhardt, who, despite his illness the previous night, decided to meet with them. I was kind of hoping that Mittermeier would say something about, or actually, I was thinking that Ava would, like, accidentally overstep and then be forgiven for it. Like, say something offhand, just like, so when are you and Hilda, like, doing a thing? He's like, wait, you can't say that. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, it's fine. But no, but he is expressing some interest in the romantic, which is great. It has to happen at some point. I got super bad vibes during this whole walk home. Like, I thought they were just gonna, like, turn around this corner and there was gonna be, like, a group of terrorists there, or PKC or something, just ready to kill them. I don't know why I got such bad vibes. I guess they were unfounded. But I guess there is this ominous nature that we're going for here as well, with the storm coming, and then the title of the episode, A Premonition? Premonition of a storm. Yeah, Royenthal was with me, Kiryas was with me, they were all with me. And then we have this setup with the super close-up on the two-colored eyes, and the flashes of lightning, and the dark shading, and the dark shadows, and hey, by the way, Royenthal's the second most powerful man in space, and also the forces on the other side are kind of fractured because actual authority is delegated to various people. So as far as the world is concerned, his actual ability to like cause his nation to move when he says move is the highest in the galaxy. So, all it takes is an idea. All it takes is a thought, and we already know that Royal has had that thought before. So, here we go. Here we go. This has been set up for so long, and finally. Alright. So then we have the ED, which I think I like a lot better than the OP. I really like it. I like the song. I like the music. I like the idea of the OP. The symbolism is right on the nose. It's really straightforward. He's going to all of the people that he has learned things from and gathering shining, bright droplets of what is expressed as water, but are essentially a metaphor for wisdom and knowledge and way of interacting with the universe and all that stuff. And of course, he takes first from Yang, and then Yang disappears, and he takes from everybody, from Frederica, from Dusty, from Poplin, from Shenkop, from all the homies, from Murai, from Boris, from I don't remember the second guy. I don't remember him. Yeah, but from everybody. And then she, instead of giving him any, steps over and stands beside him. So they will journey together, and they will cast all of that wisdom that they have compiled and incorporated out across the galaxy and form it out of nothing. It's pretty straightforward, right? I like it. That's not a problem. And then they lean together, and it's very cute. Alright, so Yulian is main boy. Royental's gonna betray. Royental's gonna betray Reinhard. We'll see how it goes. Yulian and Katarosa are gonna be a thing, and they're gonna form a new galaxy using all of the wisdom that they've gathered over all of the time. I'm pretty happy about this because it's a lot of the things that I've been talking about and saying, like, this seems like it's probably what's going to happen, and now a lot of it is happening. And I'm excited because, like, it's a good thing. It's not bad that there are predictable things. They're predictable. That's because they're the things that I hope will happen, and now that they are happening, I'm happy. Cool. So, interesting starting episode. Bunch of bits and pieces that give us a pretty clear directionality. Some other stuff that took a step back into the past a little bit. Took stock of where we've been, specifically focused on Royental, Mittermeier, Reinhard, Kyrhias, that whole dynamic, and then some stuff going on in the present. Great episode, really great ED. Not sure about the OP yet. I'm sure it will grow on me, but nice. So we have officially transitioned into the final season. Yay! So, this has been episodes 86 and 87 of Legend of the Galactic Heroes Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and as always, I hope to catch you next Monday in the next ones that we watch. Alright, see you there. Peace!